Okay, welcome back, seedlings. Time for another day in the Vale. And we only got a little bit of money for yesterday. Well, we completed 2 tasks yesterday, but we got quite a bit of money for doing things for other people, including the cooking assignment. Today we have an interesting task where our sibling wants to meet us at the North Gate. They didn't tell us why. And we also need to feed the pig. And it looks like Uncle Bill has got another thing to tell us. Hello there, your siblings seemed a bit maudlin earlier. They have gone for a walk in Northgate to clear the old head fog. Maybe go see what's the matter. First time they've left the farm. Always been a little cold, that one. Hard working and loyal, but just a little closed. Not like you at all, really. Yes, I'm very vigorous and vivacious. I'm just an extrovert. And look, we have another letter. A letter from Jacob. I have no idea who Jacob is. He looks like a fine chap. I feel a bit awkward writing this, but last night I had a dream where a giant rabbit visited me. Haven't we all? It told me all about you and of things to come. It is summertide tomorrow, and I may get chosen to be the herald. I just wanted you to have a little gift that I keep locked up in the old ruined tower at the bottom corner of the burial grounds. You have a great future ahead of you. Let's open this gift, see what it is. A key. Now our cemetery tower key. So we have to go to the cemetery tower. Doesn't sound like a trap at all, does it? Does not sound like a trap at all. All right, let's go ahead and feed Truffles. I'm not gonna ride him. It's just, I mean, he's doing good work for us by giving us his poop, but that's all we really need from him. We still have some apples. I'm gonna give him a 2-star apple. I mean, I like my pig. I don't like him that much. All right, so we get our brass for that tomorrow. I'm just gonna go, all right, pick our clock. Got our dandelion clock going. Head on over. I almost didn't get this game because of the pixel art, but I'll tell you why. It's because not long ago I had a smaller monitor, and the smaller monitor made pixel art games not very fun to play. But now, my friends, I have a new monitor from everybody's favorite technology store, Sam's Club. So now I am able to see this pixel art stuff much better. Where did she want to meet me here? We're at the North Gate. There she is. Ah, you came. I was just feeling very wistful and was thinking about our real parents. Do you think they are out there somewhere, flittering around or snuggled up in a burrow somewhere? In a burrow, are they rabbits? I didn't know we were rabbit children. I want to leave this place as soon as I reach adulthood. I find the Vale is too backwards and enclosed. I feel suffocated here. I hope you will come with me and we can be who we want to be and live how we want to live. And when the goddesses call for us, we will gladly go to them and run around the fields as their children, happy and free. I best get back to the farm. Okay, so that's all she wanted to tell me? Was that she felt like she wanted to leave? So we finally get to see what this summertide rubbish is all about. I bet it's just all the town ninnies eating fruit until they burst. But if it's anything like the dream I had last night... I am good, thanks. What dream? I'm going to talk to the bees and see what I can trade with them. Alright. So what is her deal? Alright, we still can't go through this gate. So she just doesn't seem to be very happy here. Look, those people are still asleep. Those slow coaches, those layabouts, those nanny brooks, those cotton-headed ninny muggins. Alright, so I guess the next thing to do would be to go to the cemetery tower. The gate at the tower in the cemetery, or the tower in the cemetery. So let's pop up the old map. Let's go to the world map, which is right there. And the cemetery is down at the burial ground. So we're at the North Gate, so we need to go to this. Just keep heading south. Just keep heading south from where we are. Go through the village, go through the festival green, and then go to the burial ground. I hope this is going to be something exciting. I mean, it is in a cemetery. I mean, it's in the burial grounds. Look, somebody's got a nice exclamation mark for us. All right, talk. Lucy Arrows, nice to see you. What's happening? Could you keep an eye out? I seem to have lost my binding band. I was in Moss Whisper Ruin when I noticed it had gone missing. thanks. I'll accept it. Thank you very much. I wonder how much we'll get for that one. So it seems to be a repeatable quest where people in the town just lose stuff and you have to go find it. That's pretty chill, which is what I like about this game. I like a chill game. I don't want to have to go and do a whole bunch of quests. And I mean, I like doing quests, but I like doing easy quests. Well, not easy quests. You know what I'm saying. I like a game where I've had a long day as a teacher of kids with emotional disabilities, where I can just come home and go to the burial grounds and look in the tower and see what this dude's going to trap us with, all before Summertide comes to an end and this mysterious rabbit person apparently comes out of our dreams and lets us know that we are done with the tutorial. I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. And soon we will have our own children, and they will grow up and they will start their own businesses, and then we will have to worry about them, and then we'll own shops and all sorts of stuff. Alright, so burial grounds. We still have to keep heading south. Here we go. I don't mind dealing with stress in video games. Alright, so apparently, alright, so there's all these crates laying around. This looks nice. Somebody threw all these crates off the top of this. Burial ground over here. This nice little bird following us around. Hello, bird. Alright, we're in the burial grounds. I think he said that the tower... I can't remember where the tower was, but we have the key. Does this look like a tower? I mean, I thought it would be taller. Let's look around. See, I mean, I guess coming up with jokes for all these would have been a little bit difficult. Alright, so apparently that's not the tower. Or do we have to specifically use the key, I wonder? Is that a tower? No, that's an outhouse. Who's this fellow? Is this Jacob? Soup Allard. Nothing better to make you feel high. Alright, so it looks like that's a... Alright, that is a fine looking mushroom there, I must say so. Hello there. Introduce. Ginger Nut. Oh, it's nice to have another young'un around. Perhaps you can visit when you walk these parts. Don't get many visitors, what with our Hazel moving off after she got married. Her fella ran off, and now she'd rather spend her time with cats than coming to see her old mum. Oh, so this is the crazy cat. I mean, this is the fine young cat woman's mom. That's what mum means. I'm translating British into American for you. Mum means mom. Pram means baby carriage. Lift means elevator. And boot means boot. Nice of you to try to get to know me, dear. Did you know they named me after a biscuit? Hob Crunch. I changed my name when I married a fella called Wally Nut. He died, you know. Yes, he had an accident while fishing and got pulled into the lake. He got out soaking wet and died when he tried wrestling a nymph 5 days later. Alright. Our Hazel loved him as a dad. She blamed me for his death and ran off with a wanderer called Hugh Jarsoul. Hugh... Oh my, more wordplay. I'm not going to translate that for you because algorithm from YouTube might get mad. Alright, so how are you? I am full of love for our fair goddesses. What's happening? Gardening is growth that makes a person better. So I'm guessing if we gave her some seeds, maybe she would be happy with us. Creatures of the Forest, Hobbs, Lobs, and Knobs by Wendigo. Wendigo is another fairy creature. If you go down to the woods today, I remember my first girlfriend taught me this song about the teddy bear picnic, but I don't think this is about the teddy bear picnic. If you go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every hob that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the small ones have their picnic. Picnic time for Hobbs and Lobs. The little folk are having a lovely time today. Watch them catch them unawares and slay them quick before they get away. Yes, quite different than the teddy bear picnic. See them hiding in the shrubs, sharpening knives. They never have any cares. At 6 o'clock, the big beck knobs will waken from their beds and try to tear you all to bits. Every child who's ever been bad and cursed to roam the deeps, filling globes with noxious gas and stabbing fools in their sleeps beneath the trees where nobody sees. They'll hide and seek as long as they please. I wonder if we can keep this book. So, does it tell us? Okay, it doesn't tell us what day, because that's the way the small ones have their picnic. Hobbs and Knobs. I do like that book. Took a bit of a turn there at the end. So do we need to... Where's her little stone? There it is. Pebbly Mill. Ginger nut. Item permission granted. Wow, does that mean we can pick her berries? You know what I meant, people. You know what I meant. We can pick her berries. Oh, look at that. I wonder if... wrong thing. Let's see what this... Throwables, tools, slingshot, tools, slingshot. That's a pickaxe, you knob. There we go, slingshot. How do we so draw? And let's see if we can shoot it. Nope. I thought maybe we could shoot that thing up there. Nope. Apparently it's just decoration. Hey, where's this tower we're looking for? You see a tower down there? No, but I see a proverb. Time to put bad stinks to rest. You will always smell your best. And so we know... Oh, you hearing that violin music? Why do the indie games always have... Well, I don't know if this is an indie game. But why do these smaller games always have such good music? I mean, there's this, there's Undertale, there's Tetris. Look at all these games that have great music. And this is... Oh, here we go. Alright, well, I'm wondering if this is the tower. I wonder what this is. Let's see what it says. Jacob's letter. Dear friend, I hope you will accept this little bag of money to help you with your future. I may have no need of it soon, although I will be honest with you. I hope my kindness will be returned in kind. Please keep this to yourself, but I am scared of what is to come. I need a friend at a time like this, and you, I hope, are that friend. Regards, Jacob. Yes, and if you're out there and you're a 13-year-old purple-haired girl, and a strange man gives you a bag of money and asks you to keep it a secret, don't! Alright, so now let's go up here, see what this is. Ginger. In Mellow Gardens it is said, Ginger Rogers in its bed. So we need some Mellow Gardens. I wonder what it means by Mellow Gardens. Alright, so we got 250, and then we're here in a thing. A thing. That's the technical term for it. We were in a thing. Alright, so we got that done, so... Forget about feeding the pig. Well, we already fed the pig. What else is in this burial grounds? Ooh, there's another proverb. I wonder if this door will open up at some point. I wonder if we can smash our way in. Little sap. In secret glades of Tir na Nog, little sap seeps from arcane logs. Tir na Nog. I remember there was a zone, for those of you that may be a bit older, like me, or not older. I'm not old, stop it. Some of you may remember a game. Well, I mean, it's still there. You might remember Dark Ages of Camelot. And I remember there was a zone in Dark Ages of Camelot called Tir na Nog. Here is the hinge, our new vocabulary word for the week. We have no idea. I wonder if the symbols are the same at every hinge. What is that fine looking place? Did we go in there? That's not the tower we went into, is it? Nay, I don't think it is. Or is it? That's not the... I'm sorry if I'm backtracking. I just can't remember. Is that the tower we went into? Maybe it is. Okay, because it just looks... Yeah, okay, sorry. It just looked different from above, as the world often does. As I can tell you, because I am a pilot. Student pilot, I mean. Someday we'll light that fire. Kick the tires, light the fires, see what's going on up here. Don't you love to listen to me ramble? My students love to listen to me ramble too. You have no idea what I'm saying sometimes. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying myself. I mean, if I'm going to talk, I'd rather be a surprise. Sorry, I thought I saw something flash or shine up there for a second. So I went to see what it was. Because if the game's going to make something shine, just love the violin music. Ooh, some cuckoo do. Can you hear the waterfall, my friends? Can you hear that? The waterfall beyond the... Alright, so how do I get that? Let's bring up that slingshot again and see if I can use it here. Bonk. No. So how do we get that? Well, someday we have the power of flight. To head over there and grab that? Power to heal leopards? What is this? Is this another mine? Tis a... No, this is another burial grounds. Here's another... Have we been here? I don't see a big bag of money. Maybe I have discovered something mysterious. Alright, I think I've simply discovered a bug, maybe? I don't know what's going on here. I may have just walked outside the boundaries of the world. I hope it doesn't corrupt my game in any way. Let's head over here. At least we still have the good music. We can wander quite a ways. I don't think we're underground or anything. What happens if we go over here? Can we just walk back down here? Nope. Alright, I'm thinking that we may have wandered into an area we shouldn't have. Now the question is, can we wander out? Or am I going to have to do this day over again? Okay, so I think that maybe something was planned. Maybe there's a cave to be there sooner or later. I don't know. Maybe we're not supposed to be here yet, so let's get out of here before the developers show up and ban us for life. Let's get out of here, run! The day is wagging on anyway. And now there's a man here. Is this Jacob? Talk. Old Jacob. Did I ever tell you about the time I was sat chewing on a rainbow mushroom by the old graves? I saw a man walking through the burial grounds with no head. What's more, I could see right through him. He walked over to a tree, bent down, and picked his head up. He then walked off with it and vanished into the lake. You know what was odd about it, which I never told anyone? I don't like rainbow mushrooms. That is kinda odd. How are you? I am full of love for our fair goddesses. What's happening? Gardening is the best way to appreciate nature's bounty. I agree. Goddesses go with you. So that's his... So what is he... Alright, so talk again. You and I are getting on like a horse on fire. What's a horse? Well, they were ancient pigs that were as big as a house, and you could ride them as fast as the wind they were. Of course, I once saw one when I was smoking ground up rainbow mushrooms. This guy really likes these rainbow mushrooms. Ran right past me, it did, flaming as it went. Made a noise like... Did I get that right? What struck me as odd is that it is near impossible to grind up rainbow mushrooms. Alright, so this guy is obviously the only sane one in the town. Alright, now what? I want to tell you something. I'm only telling this to you now that we are the best of friends. I once saw Mag the Magog in these very same burial grounds. It was across the river by those tall rock columns, sleeping. I made a note of my experience in this book. You can have it, seeing as we are pals. I only ask one favor. I dare not dig up any of those old graves. I once buried a tin ward when I was more suspicious, but now I want it back. I just feel that I may upset the spirits or the goddesses. I am full of love for our fair goddesses. So is that a task that we have now? Dig up the ward in the burial grounds. Okay, but do we know where the ward is? I mean, it could be anywhere. And why do I have to be the one to get the goddesses angry? Get a dog to follow you and a shovel. Don't get the shovel to follow you. Good advice. Reward, Mag the Magog by Jacob Crackle. So we'll get a nice book for our efforts. Alright, so children have to go to bed at 9 o'clock. So the game is going to make us go to bed at 9 o'clock no matter what. So I think we can just keep... If we head north, we'll head to Candlewich West. So now, alright, so tonight is the night of the dream, I believe. Let's check our calendar. No, tomorrow, we're still on pig auction day. We missed the pig auction, people. Oh my god. Gosh. Alright, so tomorrow is the day of Druida, and tomorrow is the end of Summertide. So tomorrow is... Creator notes number 4. Gifting on an NPC birthday will give a friendship boost, so check the calendar daily. We're glad to check that calendar daily. Alright, so now it looks like it's 7 o'clock. There's a kid there asleep. So what could we do for our last few? See if there's anybody that we haven't met yet. It would be nice if the people that we haven't met had some sort of So we've met Holly Kettle. Oh, what was that? Alright, so let's see if we can... There's no way we can get this done in time. I'm drop 1, Binding Mad and Moss Whisper Ruin. I don't even know where Moss Whisper Ruin is. Let's see if we can get there and find this thing before the sun does set. There, does that sound properly fantasy RPG-ish? Alright, we already know Edward Teapot. We haven't been introduced to that groundhog yet, though. Anything on here? Another guy who's lost his druid effigy at North Gate. Somebody wants a pie. I guess there's no reason not to put these in my task list. This place is still... Okay, here's a bar. What does this book say? You can't own this shop yet. Introduce ourselves. Melanie Jug. Welcome to the Vale. I own the Flailing Arms, the village pub, and you've probably seen my dad Toby milling around. I can't serve you any drinks, but you're welcome to come and visit. We have the nicest drunks in all of Quill. How are you? I'm off to the market soon. I could do with a brushing up on my bartering skills. What's happening? Just working. An honest day's work. Hurt nobody, unless that work is fighting monsters. Alright, so this is the town pub. There was a young woman called something whose lips were as soft as a fairy. I looked in her eyes, and to my great surprise, come on, discovered her hands were all hairy. Alright, who's this guy? Another nice fellow. Toby Jug. Hello, you're one of them Willowdown twins, ain't ya? Same you're not old enough to patronize my tavern. We don't serve minors, but we do serve minors. Ha ha ha. Anywho, my daughter Melanie runs the place now. Got a much better head for business than I ever did. Hi, Melanie is a good lass. She works hard and keeps the ledger up to date. Yet, I just can't get my head around it. When I ran the pub, it was spit and sawdust, the clanks of coin, and just shove of the... When I ran the pub, it was spit and sawdust, the clank of coin, and just shove the earnings in a bag. People had fun, and the spilt drinks would soak your boots. Now it's all orderly and managed. I have to admit, I prefer the old way. All's well that ends well, I say. And so he doesn't have anything for us to do. Alright, so we were heading over this way. I believe the sun is going to catch us before we can catch this binding brooch. I think as soon as this next leaf disappears from the... Pretty sure as soon as this next leaf disappears, we will be forced into bed like the naughty little children we are, out wandering the vale in the middle of night. Proverb, primrose. Primrose grows so free beneath the boughs of white-barked trees. There was a white-barked tree, yet I see no primrose. Oh, this way, my friends. This way, what's this? Another dandelion to let us know that we're almost gonna fall asleep. Well, I guess we haven't started yawning yet, so maybe we have a little bit more time. Maybe we're in different... As we're looking for the binding brace. Might be a good idea if we had a pig now to ride around on. Feeling sleepy. Come on, where are you? No, up that. Look what I found, friends. Candy hair. Candied hair is very sweet. Buy from shops, so use your feet. Alright, so I don't think we're going to be able to get anything done, so let's explore here. Maybe we can find a mushroom. A shortcut. A shortcut to what? Mushrooms. Alright, we got a mushroom. And another proverb. Little sap. On the day of worship, seek a withered tree in secret deep. Alright, tomorrow is the day of worship. But where is a withered tree? Is there a withered tree? And here's another. Eggs are full of healing fun, hooray, but they also make you run away. Eggs don't make me run away. Rotten eggs, maybe. But I don't see any rotten eggs. Anything here? We're in Moss Whisper Ruins. Is this the withered tree? Here's another part of a hedge. Oh, we have been forced into bed. The naughty little children have been forced into bed. Tomorrow, it's Goddess Day, and tonight is supposedly the night we will have the dream where Mr. Fairweather, was it Fairweather or Mayweather? I don't know. Where the dude in the weather who keeps coming to people's dreams will come and give us another visit. So it's time for another cliffhanger, my friends. And I'm glad you were here for this little adventure with me. And I can't wait to see you all again on the morrow.